Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. Actually, you read the title right. It's no April Fool's joke. Sadly, YouTube has just taken down one of my videos and they also gave me a community guideline strike for it. And this is serious because if I get another one, then I won't be able to post a video for 2 weeks. And if I get a third one, then they will delete my channel altogether. And what worries me is that the video they took down, I think, was perfectly fine and there was nothing wrong with it. Here is the story. Yesterday morning, on the 1st of April, although it's not an April Fool's joke, two reporters from the Mail on Sunday approached my house, uninvited and unexpectedly, at 8 in the morning. I was just having a coffee in front of the news. I asked them in and gave them some coffee, and they said they want to interview me and take some pictures. And I asked them what it's about, and they said it's about my video where I tested a stab-proof vest. And I knew what was coming, but on the other hand, I'm trying to be a good host as always, so I didn't kick them out. Maybe I should have. This is the vest that I bought on Amazon for the review. And it's only about 70 euros, which isn't expensive, of course. I don't think it's police issue. I think it's just sold to civilians for self-defense. And actually it is important because in many countries in Europe, that's the only thing. Sorry, that wasn't the vest's fault. I didn't close the latch properly. Anyway, this is the only means of self-defense that is legal in many countries in Europe, since they're taking away all the other options, like weapons and tear gas and so on. In many countries in Europe, you can't carry those anymore. Anyway, so they say that this actually protects you from knife stabs and other things. So I decided to give it a go and test it. I used my homemade knife. Actually, this is of course a knife that is designed for stabbing. I mean, it's made from a spare point, and I added this handmade handle, So, and of course there are weapons that are doing exactly like this, and they're commercially available, but I did not include the links to these. I made it by myself so that this is not an option for terrorists to copy. There are plenty of push daggers and so on that will do the job just as fine. Of course, the vest failed miserably. I was able to punch a hole right through. Actually, you can still see the punch marks here. And I also show you what happened to the plate that is inside. So this is the plate. And as you see, I stabbed it like 3 times. And you see that the triangular blade of the stabbing dagger had an easy job going through. Because this isn't even steel, this is aluminum. It's very cheap. And of course, it's lightweight, but if they would have taken like 3 or 5 millimeter polycarbonate, then it would have worked. This is nonsense. And then this morning, I guess, on the title page of that tabloid, very negatively described. And, they are just saying that my video was vile. And they also say that this is the same vest that the policeman in the Westminster assault wore, which I don't think so. I hope they didn't. I hope Her Majesty isn't giving out crap like that to their finest cops. Because consider that most of them aren't even armed. They have no gun. They just have a club or something. But if they're outfitted with this, then that is the scandal, and that should have been reported in that tabloid, not my review that simply showed that this is useless. They're saying that I'm teaching terrorists how to punch through these vests, which is nonsense. If I would have done that, I would have simply told them what parts of the body is covered by the vest, because it's so easy to punch into a place where the vest isn't even there. So there's a million places on the human body where this vest won't protect you. Very obviously so. I mean, you don't need an explanation to do that. No, I tested the vest exactly at its strongest point, here on the chest, where all the plates are located. So I was just trying to find out if that gives you real protection. And I didn't really come up with a strange weapon to do that. I just stabbed it with determination and force, just like an attacker would. What's wrong about that? I fail to understand it. Now come on, does a terrorist really have to watch a YouTube video to learn that you have to stab hard if you want to pierce a stab-proof vest? I'm not sure. I mean, even those guys are probably not that stupid. Okay, now of course I am much afraid that they would just look at some of my other videos, which are just as strong and just as drastic, just because that's what I do. And if they decide to report some more of them to YouTube, now that YouTube seems to follow the advice of a tabloid, of a UK tabloid, by all means, then if they just find 2 more of my videos that they don't like, then I'll be shut down. And I won't even have the chance to tell you guys, because they will simply switch off my channel. And of course that would be a disaster for me, since I'm now depending on that income. I gave up my job just to entertain you guys better. And I try hard, but of course, in a situation like this, I'm much concerned. So, I don't often ask for help, but here is a few things you could do for me if you would like to support me. Please give me a like on this video. I have never ever asked you to do that beforehand, simply because I don't believe in begging. But this time, just to show YouTube that you guys support me, maybe, you can just click on that like button and give me support. The next thing you could do is go to their article, and the link is down there. You can leave a comment. Please tell them that you are not a terrorist and you also enjoy my videos, in case you do. Okay, now lastly, I know that many of you guys don't like Facebook, and I don't like it very much either. I just had to open that page because I had so many imposters, so I had to open an own page. But very soon I may no longer be able to post videos on YouTube. So, if you want me to stay in touch with you, maybe you can go to my Facebook page and subscribe to it, because then I will update news and I will also upload some videos to Facebook. There's not too many options, really. Just looking at my options, what would I do if YouTube kicks me out? Well, it's their platform. If they don't want me here, then I guess I have to pack up and leave. But, again, there's, I can go to Vimeo, but there's no money system behind it. So I'm asking you guys, in case YouTube shuts me down, would you be willing to go on Patreon and, pay me $1 for each video that I upload? And if you would do that, then maybe use that email address that's blended in here, hopefully later on, and also is down there in the link. Just, leave your email address there so I can contact you, when it's time for desperate measures. Well, I guess that's it for today, and I hope that's not it forever, So anyway, enjoy the day. Thanks and bye-bye.